specifically use cases like parcel delivery, like customer experience and behavior for the future. You want to make sure that your customers are happy. You're managing supply chain. What are the extended technologies within cloud where you feel, applying those into a cloud environment will help you get faster to your goal?
I think, you know, firstly, parcel delivery business, although seems really simple, is not quite as simple. It's definitely not building a rocket to Mars, but it is a fairly complex business in the sense that any given parcel goes through anywhere between 11 to 14 checkpoints through its journey to be delivered, and that causes potential complexities around the way. I think one use case that perhaps I can already talk to, which was only possible because we moved to the cloud and because we set up our data pipelines and because we set up our data lake on the cloud, is more recently, and it's a little bit crazy because as a customer, when you order something, you want to know when it gets to you. Yeah, I mean that's like almost a basic need. And in Malaysia, I'm not sure how many of you are from Malaysia, but and I'm pretty sure it's similar in other Southeast Asian countries. When you order something online, your estimated time of delivery is anywhere between 3 to 7 days, right? And in 2022, that sounds crazy to me. Any other service that you order, you know when you're going to get it. You order food, 37th minute, it's going to be here, right? And today in Malaysia, your ETA is sort of 3 to 7 days. So one of the things that was very high on our priority list in terms of being a differentiator for the customer experience is actually telling you when you're going to get your parcel, right? So we built, like Raman said in the video, on top of our data today, we built an ETA engine. And today, with a plus minus 3 hours accuracy, we can actually tell the customer when they're going to receive the parcel, right? And that technologies like that is only enabled because of this, right? I'll give you another example. We have sort of really big ambitions to get into being community enablers, right? Because today we sit on a massive footprint of over 3,000 retail locations in Malaysia, and we have over 650 post offices around the country. And that's a massive footprint where we can actually start providing a lot of essential services to communities and citizens in Malaysia. Yeah? So one of the things, as an example, is we're looking at getting into health services. We're trying to get into because we're getting into something like health services means we are able to collect data that becomes essential to, as an example, the governments, right? Having data on people, having chronic conditions data, be it hypertension, diabetes, blood pressure, and making sense of that data, identifying patterns, identifying predictability, enables the public health care system to become more robust, become stronger, right? So that's a future use case we're looking at. We sit on top of 10 million addresses in Malaysia, right? There are only 14, by the way, 17. And so we sit on top of 10 and soon to be 11 million addresses, right? Today, the concept of address in most countries is broken, right? And so how do you build, as an example, products like address as a service, right? Because we deliver to these 10 million addresses constantly, so we know exactly what their geolocations are, what their lat longs are. How do you build address as a service? And technologies like these are enabled by the likes of work that Intel, AWS, Menfi do, and how they set us up for success by building and getting the base technology right. And that was my commercial, and I'll take my commission now.
No, I think the